One dental clinic in Scottsbluff is expanding following the retirement of Dr. Scott Van Noy. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Platte Valley Dental Group partners Dr. Ryan Foote and Dr. Nathan Lurs say that Dr. Scott Van Noy is transitioning his practice to them after having spent 40 years in the industry.
Yeah, we're excited. We want to congratulate Dr. Scott Van Noy on his retirement. He's served our community and done a great job for our community and area residents for 40 years, providing great dental care. And he's announcing his retirement, and we're excited of having him transition his practice over to Platte Valley Dental Group.
Platte Valley Dental Group opened their offices on Valley View Drive back in 2008, remodeled and expanded several years ago into the north side of the plaza, and about 6 months ago, Dr. Hans Adams joined the practice. Dr. Foote says that by having Dr. Van Noy's patients transitioning to Platte Valley Dental Group has allowed them to continue the growth they had hoped for when they first opened their doors 12 years ago.
We always hoped that we would grow and be able to serve our community. Obviously, we've been very blessed with a lot of support from our community, and so yeah, it's been wonderful to grow the way we have. And with our new expansion that we've just finished, we have that ability to continue to grow and continue to see Dr. Van Noy's patients also.
These dentists aim to continue providing top-notch service to their existing clients, as well as the new patients that will come over following Dr. Van Noy's retirement.
We pride ourselves on offering great customer service. We feel like we have a wonderful staff and team here to help take care of our patients and their dental needs. We also have a really up-to-date, top-of-the-line facility with the latest training and equipment, also to help take care of everyone's dental needs.
We're just really looking forward to meeting all of Dr. Van Noy's patients and getting to know them, kind of letting them meet our staff and building that relationship with them. We're going to offer a free Sonicare toothbrush to all of Dr. Van Noy's patients as they come in for their initial exam and cleaning. So excited to kind of have a welcome gift for them.
Lurs says they'll be adding a few more positions in the coming months to address their growing clientele. Well, Scottsbluff County Clerk Kelly Sides is announcing a change in some polling locations for next Tuesday's primary election. She says voters who normally cast their ballot at the Guadalupe Center will now head to the Lakota Lutheran Center on East Overland if they are voting in person for the main primary. Those originally assigned to First State Bank in Scottsbluff need to report to the Calvary Lutheran Church Education Wing located at 17 East 27th Street. Sides also says that Morrill voters who normally vote at either the Morrill Manor or Morrill Grade School will now head to the Tri-Community Preschool on Jefferson Avenue. If anybody has questions regarding the polling location changes, they can contact the Scottsbluff County Clerk's office at 436-6600. And Panhandle public health officials are expressing some doubt whether a proposed all-school prom night at a Gehring venue next month will be able to take place as currently planned. The Weborg 21 Center had proposed the idea online last month to give youth from 16 Panhandle and Eastern Wyoming schools an opportunity to celebrate graduation and the end of the school year. PPHD Health Director Kim Engel says the business owners have been in contact with the district about the event.
They've assured us, actually, I'll just tell you what their answer was. We are paying attention to guidelines, and if we feel this isn't safe, we will not move forward with this event. So in recent conversations with the governor's office, none of us know for sure what June will bring, but it's highly unlikely, nearly impossible that 10-person limit would be completely lifted as of June.
The Weborg 21 Center this past weekend set a June 6th date via a Facebook post and sent out invitation emails with details and ticket pricing to school administrators. Engel says public health's primary concern is that such an event will bring together a significant number of people from many communities in one place, increasing the chances of spread of the virus. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer will be in with your Thursday evening forecast. We'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Going to be dealing with windy conditions, flat out windy here early this evening. Winds 20 to 40 miles an hour, still breezy through the early part of the nighttime hours, and then overnight winds are going to decrease as you go to sleep. But man, we're going to have to get through some windy conditions. Nicer tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't look too bad at all. Not going to be perfect by any stretch of the imagination, and then we'll turn windy again on Saturday, that should say, and then wet and active really for most of next week as we look at what's coming here across the next 7 days. 71 yesterday, just about normal, a little below normal for our low temperature, about 40 is where we should be this time of year. Nothing in the rain gauge, still well above normal here as we start off the month of May, and we have more on the way here across the region. Well, lots to look at. We do have a winter, frost advisories up here for the eastern counties of the Panhandle and into central Nebraska. These are frost advisories as well. And then some freeze warnings and freeze watches off to the north there in South Dakota. This is a high wind warning that continues through the evening hours in Wyoming. Now, the frost advisories are put out by the National Weather Service forecast offices based on an average last frost date. Our average last frost is May 15th. Therefore, we won't have a frost advisory in effect. We'll still be dealing with some pretty cool temps. 60s and 70s here in eastern portions of Nebraska right now. 50s for areas around Hastings, but look at Norfolk at 49. Cooler back here, Rapid City, Casper, both at 44 degrees right now. We have 55 in Scottsbluff, 60 in Ogallala, but just 48 in Gordon, 43 in Lusk, and boy, it doesn't even feel that warm thanks to these winds. 25 to 30 plus miles an hour in many locations. It is very, very windy out there here across the region. A couple of light isolated sprinkles or showers not out of the question. Notice a little bit of light snow even possible around the Cheyenne area as that activity all moves out tonight and the winds finally die down. It's going to let temperatures fall into the vicinity of or slightly below that freezing mark again tonight. For tomorrow, we're going to be dealing with mainly sunny skies. Quickly by early morning, any of those low clouds filter out, and we're dealing with a sunny afternoon. And as we go through the evening hours, we remain sunny. Bring in some more rain shower activity late tomorrow night off to our north with another passing system, which is going to bring windy conditions back to us for Saturday. Possibly as much, if not maybe even a little stronger than what the winds were today. Near 60 for many locations, in the low 60s tomorrow as well. Light precip, if any, across the area and mostly in northern portions of the region. So tonight, 33, windy early, chilly again, lows again 33. Winds will decrease later on tonight. They'll be not as bad tomorrow at 10 to 20. Sunshine out there, that's the good news, and temps into the low 60s. Our 7-day forecast. Windy for Saturday, not as windy for Mother's Day, but still pretty chilly, all things considered, with temps near 60. Another system rolls through late Sunday into Monday, And we're going to be dealing with temps only in the mid-40s for Monday, a raw, chilly day Monday with late day showers. We continue the showers Tuesday as well, with temps rebounding a bit towards 60. And then closer to normal as we get towards the end of the week next week, Wednesday and Thursday, mid-60s with afternoon chances of thunderstorms as we stay pretty active with daily chances of storms all next week.
Calling all grass masters, fescue fanatics, and stewards of St. Augustine. To the springtime sprawlers, backyard scholars, and cultivators of the cul-de-sac. Whether you're a rookie or a pro, run with us. For all the green thumbers, newcomers, and toy picker-uppers, run with us on a John Deere mower. Because this is more than just grass, it's home. Nothing runs like a deer.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
Some people think Allstate only protects your car. Here's the truth. Allstate can also protect your home or apartment, as well as your boat, motorcycle, RV, and snowmobile, and even your retirement and your life. Not many insurance companies can say that, but Allstate can.
Bundle and save with Allstate. In Gearing, call Allstate agent Michael Engelhop for a quote today at 308-436-2123.
At TC and More in Scottsbluff, we believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC and More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. Unified Command confirms 4 new cases for COVID-19 and updated case information for the Scottsbluff County female in her 40s that was announced on Tuesday. The latest new cases include 2 Morrill County women, one in her 50s and one in her 70s. Both are close contacts of a previously positive case. Additionally, a Scottsbluff County man in his 20s has tested positive, and health officials say he too is a close contact of a previous positive case. PPHD officials also say a Cheyenne County man in his 70s has tested positive, and it is deemed community spread, and that the Scottsbluff County case from Tuesday has now been deemed community spread as well. Through Wednesday night, there are 24 active cases throughout the entire Panhandle, with 38 people having recovered and still 0 coronavirus deaths reported. And a half day of free drive-thru COVID-19 testing will be offered to the general public at several locations over 3 days in the Panhandle starting this Saturday. The National Guard will be conducting the testing by appointment only, specifically for those who may have emerging symptoms as the weekend approaches or believe they may have had an exposure. The schedule will start on May 9th with a half day in Sydney in the morning and then Oshkosh in the afternoon. Bridgeport will host the morning site on Sunday, followed by Alliance later that day. And on Monday, May 11th, the morning site will be in Chadron and Gordon in the afternoon. Kim Engel says those who may be symptomatic now should not wait for the weekend testing, but instead arrange to get tested immediately through their healthcare provider. The scheduling for the weekend testing will be in 15-minute intervals, and the schedule for each site will not be available until about 24 hours before the testing is to take place. PPHD will provide additional details on their website, as well as through the organization's Facebook page. Engel says similar testing is expected to eventually return to Scottsbluff and Kimball County locations, both of which already saw drive-thru testing that at that time was reserved for first responders and others that have been believed to have been exposed to the virus. And over in Wyoming, 2 variances to state-issued health directives have been approved by Wyoming's governor and state health officers to allow churches, restaurants, and bars to reopen under reduced restrictions. The variances allow these establishments to reopen while observing a number of social distancing guidelines. A statewide order was originally set to expire on April 3rd and was extended to the 17th. A second extension was set to expire on April 30th, and a third continuation order kept restrictions on these establishments statewide in Wyoming until May 15th. However, these variances now allow exceptions to the directed health measures in counties less impacted by the virus that requested them. Well, coming up after the break, Chris Cottrell will be in with the latest with the FNBO Sports Desk. All of that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by
Roosevelt Public Power District, your touch-tone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Well, sports, where are we at right now during these trying times? Here in the United States, the tipping point became Rudy Gobert of the Utah Jazz testing positive for the coronavirus. Really, at that point, sports started to deteriorate at a pretty rapid pace, and it hasn't returned yet. But when can we expect sports back in our lives, or on our televisions at least? Well, here's where we're at with things here starting locally. Last Friday, the Expedition League announced a delayed start to their season. The league remains hopeful they'll be able to play a season of some sort this summer. Right now, the earliest date could be sometime mid to late June or even July. While hope remains, Western Nebraska Pioneers team owner Chuck Heeman says canceling the season is definitely a possibility. Some of our prep events or seasons are currently on hold as well. The West Nebraska All-Star Committee set to meet next week. They'll decide the fate of football and volleyball All-Star games that are slated for early June here in Scottsbluff. Plus, you've got Legion baseball seasons on hold till June 1st at the absolute earliest. They'd have to have a 2-week practice session before even playing games. And as you see, all the postseason tournaments have already been canceled. Going to college and the pros now. To me, college athletics is the trickiest of them all. Those collegiate teams practice and play, and then they go out to their respective campuses with mass numbers of kids. And on top of it, you've got the at times completely laughable NCAA and their decision makers involved in the process as well. For now, with the Big Ten, they've extended their restrictions to June 1st. Major League Baseball is hopeful that a return to play proposal from the owners to the players will be submitted in the next week or so, but even then, it hasn't even been finalized yet by the owners, and they'll have to get complete player buy-in as well. The hope for baseball is maybe by early July to get back out on the game field for the start of the season. Again, the final outcome on all of this will come down to medical experts and government guidelines. And you'd have to think that the NBA and NHL seasons have to be getting close to being canceled. I mean, the playoffs should be taking place in both sports right now. And then on top of that, you've got the start of the 2021-22 seasons for both those sports expected in late October. At some point, isn't it best to plan for a safe return for next season? Everyone continues to hold out hope, but sports might be the absolute last thing to see normalcy return. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan's back with more right after this here on KNEB.TV.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
Take your career to the next level with Chadron State College's online Master of Science in Organizational Management program, taught by experienced professors who care about your success. CSC offers 3 flexible options with its Master of Science degree: Human Services, Natural Resources, and Sports Management. With CSC's history as an education leader in the classroom and online, you'll have a solid foundation as you take your career to the next level. Chadron State College, real people, real results. Learn more today at csc.edu.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Start your spring right with Compliments for you and your home. Compliments wants to help you get dressed for all your spring events. Whether you're the mother of the bride, at your son's graduation, or looking for a great dress for a special event, Compliments has got a look for you. While at Compliments, look for a new style or give it as a gift. With great new home decor, now is the perfect time to spruce up your home. Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, the Scottsbluff City Council Monday evening approved a bid of just over $1.2 million for a project that includes renovations and improvements on the 23 Club baseball facility. The mayor's signature authorizing the bid is contingent on private pledges and grants totaling over $600,000. Interim City Manager Rick Kukan told council members he certainly trusts the people who are pledging money, but would still like to get a confirmation that the money is there before having the mayor sign the contract.
Given the circumstances and some of the businesses that are out there and what effects this virus may have had on them, I just want to make sure that we're not missing anything in terms of those pledges and representation.
Kukan said he has been through this 5 or 6 times in his career and says it's important to have the money in place before releasing contracts. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.